Bowers, Demunseed, back at you here on the YouTube network. Hey, you guys might remember him, Jim Rydell. Jim, introduce yourself again to the Demunseed flabby ass schmucks out there.
Well, I'm Jim Rydell. Got involved in this hobby and was helped along by Jim throughout it all. And I've had about 8 drones now, but all Inspires and Phantoms. Now I have a Phantom 4 because it's easier for me to travel. I travel a lot internationally, filming sports all over the world, and so I'm using that now.
He's the go-to guy for these international cricket, right? Exclusively cricket.
Cricket, yeah.
And he knows personally some of the most famous players in the sport.
Christopher Gale, and we have so many famous players. I could be sitting here naming them all day long.
Yeah.
We had our team, the Barbados Tridents, in the Caribbean Cricket League, and before that it was the IPL in India.
And Jim tells me that as soon as he gets to Barbados, they confiscate his P4 and kept it for 6 days, huh?
No, they kept it for 6 weeks.
Oh my God.
and their excuse was, we just passed a law against these intruders.
Yeah.
And I said, what happened? And they said, well, a couple of kids were flying it near a politician's house, and that was that.
Yeah,
Boom.
yeah. All right, well, I want to let you know, I want to fill you in on a couple of things. Number one, I will be at the InterDrone conference coming up on September the 7th, 8th, and 9th in Las Vegas. They've invited me down there to speak on the topic of search and rescue drones. So I'll be sitting on a panel on the 7th at about 3:30 in the afternoon. So if you happen to be down at InterDrone, come on by and listen to my talk. I'll be talking about this new Part 107 that if you're going to fly commercially, you're going to want to take that training if you don't already have a 333 exemption. You don't have to get a 107 if you've got a 333, but if you've got a 333 only, you're still going to need a private pilot's license or have a PIC, a pilot in command of your aircraft. So you're talking about another 150 bucks starting, I think, August the 28th. This goes into effect. So you're going to have to study up, bone up on all of your flight characteristics and airframe and all that sort of thing. It's not going to be limited to just drones. You're going to have to learn all this shit about the national airspace, take a 60-question exam. If you pass it, you get your 107 for about 150 bucks. If you fail it, you get a 14-day layoff, and then you can retake the exam for another 150 bucks. And then one more thing to let you know on, I'm going to get interviewed by the BBC World News. The BBC is going to call me. We're going to do a Skype interview on August the 30th, and it's going to go international all over the world. So tune in to BBC on August the 30th around 3 p.m. It's called BBC Newsday. That's the name of the program. So stay tuned. Coming up in our very next video here, we are going to compare the Typhoon H standard or with the Intel RealSense. We're going to compare it point by point with the Phantom 4 right over there. Jim gets to represent you schmucks that are DJI Phantom 4 lovers, and I'm going to represent you guys over there on the Typhoon H side, because I know how you guys are. Once you've invested your $12, $15, sometimes $1,800 in your bird, man, you will fight tooth and nail with me over why it's a better bird. Well, I've compiled a list of facts. You can't argue with these facts. I know you're going to try, but we're going to run them down for you. So stay tuned. Coming up right after this one on Demunseed. Hey, hit the damn like button, will you? And then if you haven't already done it, subscribe to Demunseed, and then click that little box that says send me notifications, and every time I come out with another stupid video, you'll get an email that lets you know that I just put it up. Show them the big dent I put in my Phantom.
Oh yeah, look at it. Right there.
Yep, and
Wow.
that dent right there happened on that tree right over there. I backed into that tree doing 40 miles an hour and cut off a branch that big. Some of you don't believe it, but it actually happened.
Remember, these have obstacle avoidance, but not at 40 miles an hour.
And not backwards.
Love it.
Not hauling ass backwards. Demunseed and Jim Rydell out here. We'll see you on the next one. Wow.
Get off your flabby ass and subscribe.